My girlfriend said, "I'm going clubbing with guys. You can't stop me. We aren't married." I said, "You're right." I packed her bags and left them outside. When she came back at 3 a.m., I texted, "Now you're not dating either. Enjoy the streets." Original 29M. I'm writing this at 3:47 a.m. while my now ex-girlfriend is pounding on my apartment door screaming. Let me back up. We'd been together for 2 years. She moved into my apartment about 8 months ago after her roommate situation fell through. I say it like that because I later found out she got kicked out for not paying rent, but that's a whole other story. The arrangement was supposed to be temporary. She'd contribute $400 monthly toward utilities and groceries while she got back on her feet. Her job as a part-time retail manager brought in maybe $1,800 a month. My software developer salary covers the $2,100 rent plus everything else. She never got back on her feet. The $400 became $200, then $100, then "I'll get you next week, babe." I let it slide because, honestly, I loved her. Thought we had a future. Tonight started normal. I got home from work around 6 p.m. She was getting ready, doing her makeup, wearing a dress I'd never seen before. Tight, short, the works. "Going somewhere?" I asked. "Yeah, clubbing with some people from work." "Cool. Want me to come?" She laughed. "No, it's not really your scene. We're just gonna dance and have drinks." Something felt off, but I didn't push it. Then around 8 p.m., while she was in the bathroom, her phone kept buzzing on the couch. I wasn't trying to snoop, but the notifications were right there. "Can't wait to see you tonight. Wear that black dress I like. Save me a dance." All from guys. 3 different guys. When she came out, I kept my voice calm. "Hey, who all's going tonight?" "Just some coworkers." "Why? Are guys going?" She got defensive immediately. "Yeah, so, we're all friends. Your phone's been blowing up with some pretty flirty messages." Her face changed. Went from defensive to aggressive real quick. "Oh my God, are you seriously checking my phone? That's such a violation." It was literally lighting up on the couch. I didn't check anything, I just saw the notifications. "Whatever, I'm going out with my friends and you need to get over your insecurity." "I'm not insecure, I just think it's disrespectful to..." "To what? To have male friends? To go out and have fun? We're not married, you know? You can't tell me what to do." The room went quiet. I just looked at her. "Ruh? You're right," I said. "We're not married." "Exactly, so I can do whatever I want." "Yup, and so can I." She grabbed her purse, still fired up. "I'll be back whenever I feel like it." "Don't wait up." The door slammed. I sat there for maybe 5 minutes just processing. Then I got up and got to work. Went to my bedroom and pulled out all 4 suitcases I owned. Spent the next 2 hours packing every single thing of hers. Clothes, shoes, makeup, hair products, that stupid stuffed unicorn from the state fair. Everything. Took photos of everything as I packed it. Timestamp visible. Sent the bags down to the building's storage area in the basement and locked them in my assigned unit. Building management's cool with me. Been here for 3 years. Always pay rent early. Changed my locks. Had a keypad deadbolt I'd been meaning to install anyway. Took about 40 minutes. Changed the code from the default. Went through the apartment and removed every trace of her. Her face wash from the bathroom, her almond milk from the fridge, her phone charger by the bed. Packed it all. Took photos of my clean, tidy apartment. Timestamp 11:43 p.m. Then I went to bed. Set my phone to silent, except for one number, my buddy who's a paralegal. Might need him. Woke up at 3:15 a.m. to pounding on my door. Babe, open the door. I forgot my key." I grabbed my phone, opened my camera app, started recording audio. Kept it by the door. "My key isn't working." "Hello? Are you seriously asleep? Open the door." I texted her. "We're not dating anymore. Your belongings are in the building basement storage, Unit 3B. I'll leave the key with the night security guard. Please collect your things at your earliest convenience." The pounding got louder. She started screaming. "What? Open this door right now." I texted again. "You were correct earlier. We're not married. I can't tell you what to do, and you can't tell me who lives in my apartment. You no longer live here. Your things are packed and safe. Please collect them and leave the premises." "You can't do this." I called building security. "Hey, this is apartment 4C. My ex-girlfriend is causing a disturbance in the hallway. I've asked her to collect her belongings from the storage area and leave. She's refusing and making a lot of noise. Security came up. I could hear him through the door. Ma'am, you need to lower your voice. Other residents are sleeping. He locked me out. I live here. Do you have proof of residency? Is your name on the lease? Silence. Ma'am, if you're not on the lease and the tenant is asking you to leave, you need to collect your belongings and go. Otherwise, I'll have to call the police for trespassing. More screaming. Then crying. Then her friend showed up. Apparently she'd called for backup. They got her stuff from storage and left around 4:30 a.m. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. Just sat there wondering if I did the right thing. But also, felt the most peace I'd felt in months. Update 1. 2 days later. Holy crap, didn't expect this to blow up. Thanks for the support and to answer some questions. Yes, this is real. No, I don't feel bad. Yes, she's been trying to contact me. So the last 48 hours have been wild. Saturday morning, few hours after the door incident, I woke up to 30+ texts from her, ranging from "I can't believe you" to "I'm sorry baby, please" to "You're a psycho," back to "I love you, we can work this out." Ignored all of them. Blocked her number. Then her mother called me. Didn't even know her mom had my number. Hello? How dare you throw my daughter out on the street at 3 a.m.? What kind of man does that? The kind whose girlfriend told him she could do whatever she wanted because we're not married, then went clubbing with other guys all night. She was just having fun with friends. Ma'am, with all due respect, your daughter made it clear she didn't value our relationship. I simply agreed with her. She had nowhere to go. She went clubbing until 3 a.m. She had somewhere to go before that. She can go back there. Her mom started crying about how I'm heartless and cruel, told me her daughter is devastated and didn't mean it and was just being young and free. She's 27, I said. Not 17. She made her choice. I made mine. Hung up. Blocked that number too. Saturday afternoon, my buddy the paralegal called me. Dude, you might want to hear this. Your ex just posted on social media that you violently threw her out and destroyed her property. I sent him all my photos. Timestamps showing me carefully packing her stuff. The texts I sent her telling her where her things were. The building security footage he helped me request showing me calmly loading suitcases into storage, and her friend helping her remove them, nothing damaged. He laughed. Yeah, you're good. She's just trying to make you look bad. Don't engage. But here's where it got interesting. Sunday morning, 2 cops showed up at my door. My heart sank. Sir, we got a report that you forcibly evicted your girlfriend and may have damaged her property. I stayed calm. Officers, she's not on my lease. She was a guest who I asked to leave after she made it clear she didn't want to be in a committed relationship. I have documentation of everything. Showed them my lease, only my name. Showed them the photos of me packing her stuff carefully. Showed them the text messages. Showed them the security footage request form. The older cop sighed. Sir, did you give her 30 days notice? Officers, she wasn't a tenant. She was a guest. She never paid rent, never signed anything, never established residency. I have bank records showing she never contributed financially to the apartment. The younger cop was trying not to smirk. And she's claiming you destroyed her stuff? All her belongings were packed carefully and left in a secure storage unit. Building security can verify nothing was damaged. Her friend helped her remove everything early Saturday morning. They looked at each other. The older one spoke. Technically, in this state, if someone's been living somewhere for more than 30 days, they may have tenant rights even without paying rent. My stomach dropped. Are you serious? However, he continued, given that she verbally terminated the relationship herself, stated you had no authority over her actions and was voluntarily absent when you secured the premises, it's a gray area. We'd recommend you both settle this civilly. But we're not going to arrest you for asking someone who broke up with you to leave your apartment. They left. I immediately called my buddy. Bro, she might have tenant rights. He pulled up the state laws. Okay, here's the deal. She might be able to argue she's a tenant. But she'd have to take you to civil court, and she'd have to prove she was paying rent, had a reasonable expectation of continued residency, and was given no notice. Your text messages show she initiated the breakup by stating you had no authority over her. That's going to be hard for her to argue against. So what do I do? Nothing. Don't contact her. Don't respond to her. Keep all your documentation. If she sues you, we'll fight it. But honestly, she probably won't. Most people who make threats like this don't actually follow through. I felt better, a little. Then Monday happened. I got a call from my apartment building manager. Hey, I need to talk to you about something. Your ex-girlfriend's mother came by today, demanding we give her a key to your apartment to retrieve her daughter's belongings. What did you tell her? I told her we can't do that. Only residents on the lease get keys, but she's threatening to sue the building for illegally locking out a tenant. I groaned. She's not a tenant. She never signed a lease. She's not on any paperwork. I know, I checked. You're good with us. But heads up, she's making a scene. Great. Just great. Later Monday evening, my ex tried a different approach. She had her friend text me from a different number. Hey, it's friend's name. Look, she's really sorry. She didn't mean what she said. She was just feeling suffocated and needed a night out. She wants to talk. I replied. She told me we're not married, so I can't tell her what to do. I agreed. We're done. Please stop contacting me. You're being ridiculous. She made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. The mistake was me tolerating disrespect for months. Not anymore. Block that number. Here's the thing that's really bothering me. Everyone in her life is acting like I'm the villain. Like I overreacted. Like breaking up with someone who disrespected me and went out partying with other guys is somehow wrong. But you know what? I sleep fine at night. My apartment is peaceful. I don't have someone mooching off me anymore. That's worth being the bad guy. Update 2. 1 week later. This is gonna be long. The entitlement has reached levels I didn't think were possible. So after I blocked her friend, things were quiet for about 2 days. I actually started to relax, thinking maybe this was over. I was so wrong. Thursday night, I got home from work to find a notice taped to my door. Eviction notice for illegal lockout. My heart stopped. I ripped it off and read it. It wasn't from the building. It was some bogus thing she'd printed out, making it look official with legal language about tenant rights and illegal eviction, and demanding I restore her residency immediately or face legal action. I took a photo and sent it to my buddy. He called me immediately, laughing. Dude, this is fake as hell, like embarrassingly fake. No court header, no case number, no judge signature. She just copy-pasted some template from the internet. So I can ignore it? Totally, but keep it as evidence of harassment. Friday, she escalated. She showed up at my workplace. I work in a pretty relaxed office environment. We have an open floor plan, and the receptionist is super chill. Apparently, my ex walked right in and started asking for me. My coworker came over to my desk. There's someone here to see you? She seems upset. I looked over and saw her in the waiting area, crying, makeup running. Several of my coworkers were staring. I walked over. You need to leave. I just need 5 minutes, please. Just talk to me. No, leave, or I'm calling security. Everyone here should know what kind of person you are. She raised her voice. He threw me out on the street at 3 a.m. I had nowhere to go. I was homeless because of him. My boss came out of his office. Is there a problem? Before I could respond, she turned on the waterworks. I'm his girlfriend. He locked me out of our apartment with no warning. I just need to talk to him. My boss looked at me. I kept my voice calm. She's my ex-girlfriend. She's not on my lease. I asked her to leave after she told me she could do whatever she wanted because we're not married. She's upset I took her seriously. My boss, bless him, immediately got it. Ma'am, you need to leave the premises. This is a workplace, not a place for personal disputes. She started sobbing louder. He has all my stuff, my clothes, my medications. Ma'am, I'm going to call security if you don't leave voluntarily. She finally left, but not before screaming, "You're going to regret this." My boss pulled me aside. You good? Yeah, sorry about that. Don't apologize. Just document everything in case she tries something else. That evening, I got an email from a law office. The email address was something like, email protected, super sketchy. It claimed I was being sued for unlawful eviction, emotional distress, and theft of property for $15,000. Sent it to my buddy. He almost choked laughing. Bro, this is from Gmail. No law office uses Gmail for official correspondence. This is 100% fake. She's trying to scare you. Should I respond? Hell no. Don't give her the satisfaction. If you actually get served with real legal papers, call me. This ain't it. Saturday was quiet. Too quiet. I should have known something was coming. Sunday morning, I woke up to my apartment building's fire alarm going off at 6 a.m. Everyone evacuated. We're all standing outside in our pajamas when the fire department shows up. They checked the whole building. No fire. False alarm. But guess what triggered it? Someone pulled the fire alarm on my floor. Security footage showed a woman matching my ex's description walking into the building behind another resident, going to my floor, pulling the alarm, and leaving. The building manager was pissed. This is a criminal offense. I'm filing a police report. I gave him my ex's information. He filed the report for filing a false alarm. But she wasn't done. Sunday afternoon, I got a call from my landlord's attorney. My heart sank. Hello, this is calling on behalf of building owner. We received a complaint that you illegally evicted a tenant, and we need to discuss this. I explained everything. The attorney listened quietly. Do you have proof she wasn't on the lease? Yes, I can send you the lease right now. Do you have proof she initiated the breakup? Yes, I have texts and witnesses. Send me everything. If what you're saying is accurate, we'll shut this down. But she's threatening to sue the building for allowing an illegal eviction. I sent all my documentation within an hour. Photos, texts, security footage requests, everything. The attorney called back Monday morning. You're fine. She has no case. We're sending her a cease and desist letter for filing false complaints and for the fire alarm incident. If she contacts you or the building again, we're pursuing harassment charges. I almost cried from relief. But the cherry on top came Monday evening. I got a message on social media from one of the guys whose name I saw in her phone notifications that night. The can't wait to see you tonight guy. Yo man, I feel like you should know. Your girl told us all she was single. Me and 2 other dudes were all planning to hook up with her that night at the club. She was playing all of us. When we figured it out, we all bailed. She spent the whole night trying to get us to stay and ended up leaving alone. Just thought you should know she's crazy. I just replied, thanks for the heads up, and blocked him too. So let me recap her tactics this week. Fake eviction notice, showing up at my workplace, fake legal threats, pulling the fire alarm, filing false complaints with my landlord, planning to cheat with multiple guys. And somehow I'm still the bad guy in her story. Her mother left me a voicemail. My daughter is having a mental breakdown because of you. She can't eat, can't sleep. You broke her heart. How can you be so cruel? Lady, your daughter told me I couldn't tell her what to do and went out planning to hook up with multiple guys. I just took her seriously. Final update. 3 weeks later. Alright, final update because this saga is finally wrapping up and I need to close this chapter. The cease and desist letter the building's attorney sent did exactly what it was supposed to do. Scared her straight. For about a week. She went quiet for a few days after receiving it. I actually thought maybe this was over. Then week 2 hit. She created a fake social media account pretending to be me and started messaging my friends and family claiming I was having a breakdown and need help. One of my cousins called me worried as hell. Dude, are you okay? Someone from your account messaged me saying you're suicidal? I had to explain the whole situation. Reported the fake account. It got taken down in 24 hours. She tried contacting my mother, my 62-year-old mother who already didn't like her. That went about as well as you'd expect. My mom called me. That girl called me crying saying you ruined her life. I told her maybe she should have thought about that before disrespecting my son. Then I hung up. I love my mom. The real turning point came week 3. She apparently ran out of money, living with her friend, and needed to move back in with her parents. Her mother called me one more time. This is all your fault. She can't afford an apartment now because you stole her savings. What savings? She never paid me rent. She gave you money every month. She gave me maybe $800 total over 8 months for utilities and groceries. I have bank records. That's not rent, and I don't owe her anything back. She can't afford a deposit on a new place. That's unfortunate, but not my problem. Her mother lost it, started screaming about how I'm a manipulative abuser who took advantage of her baby girl. I hung up, blocked that number. Again, she'd been calling from different phones. But here's the kicker. And this is what makes the whole thing worth it. A mutual friend, who I'm still cool with, sent me screenshots yesterday. My ex posted on social media about her toxic ex who financially abused her and kicked her out with nowhere to go. In the comments, multiple people who actually knew us called her out. Didn't you tell everyone you were single and living rent-free? You literally told me you were using him until you found someone better. Girl, you played yourself. Even the guys from the club apparently commented. One of them wrote, "You told me you were single and tried to hook up with me and my friends the same night. Maybe take some accountability." She deleted the post within an hour, but the screenshots live forever. My friend told me she's apparently telling people now that she learned a valuable lesson and is focusing on herself. Translation: she realized nobody believes her victim story anymore. As for me, I'm doing great. Apartment's peaceful, bills are lower without someone mooching off me. Started actually going to the gym, not gonna make this a whole thing, just saying my stress levels are way down. Been on a few dates, nothing serious yet, but I'm not rushing. Taking time to figure out what I actually want in a relationship. Spoiler alert, it's not someone who tells me they can do whatever they want because we're not married. My buddy helped me file a police report for the fire alarm incident. She got a citation and had to pay a $500 fine. The building's also pursuing her for the cost of the false alarm response, another $300. She sent me one final text from yet another number. "I hope you're happy. You ruined my life over one mistake." I replied, "You told me I couldn't tell you what to do. I listened. Actions have consequences. Good luck with everything." Then blocked that number too. The funny thing is, looking back, there were so many red flags I ignored. Like when she forgot to pay her share for 3 months straight. When she'd get defensive every time I asked about her day. When she'd accuse me of being controlling for asking basic relationship questions. I ignored all of it because I thought love meant being patient and understanding. But there's a difference between being patient and being a doormat. She thought she could have her cake and eat it too. Keep me as the stable, paying the bills boyfriend while going out and doing whatever she wanted. The second I called her bluff, her whole world fell apart. And honestly, that's on her. To everyone who messaged support, thank you. To the few people who said I should have given her another chance, respectfully, nah. She made her choice when she told me I had no say in her life. I just agreed with her. Some people think standing up for yourself makes you the bad guy. Those people can stay in their own toxic situations. Me? I'm good. Apartment's quiet, bills are paid, peace of mind is priceless. Oh, and one last thing. I found out through mutual friends that she's been trying to date but keeps getting ghosted because word got around about what she did. Apparently, when multiple guys from the same friend group confirm you tried to play them all at once, it damages your reputation. Who knew? She's currently living in her parents' basement, working the same retail job, and according to her social media, focusing on her healing journey and learning to love herself. Meanwhile, I'm over here living my best life in my peaceful apartment. No drama, no chaos, no one telling me they can do whatever they want because we're not married. Thanks for following this wild ride, Reddit. Time to move on for real this time. And to my ex, if you're reading this, and I know you probably are, you were right. We weren't married, and now we're not anything. Hope the streets are treating you well.